You know, there's a quote, without heroes, we are all plain people and we don't know how far we can go. That's why taking care of and remembering our homeless veterans is very important. That's exactly what Sacramento Stand Down does. They draw awareness to homeless veterans and help them out. It's another edition of Darik's Good Deeds and Mix 96 bringing it to you today from McClellan Airport. We're going to go talk to our veterans at Sacramento Stand Down about the work they're doing in our community. So we're here with Max and Don of Sacramento Stand Down on McClellan Airport, actually, formerly an Air Force base. It was decommissioned in 2001. Everybody in the Sacramento area has probably seen planes coming in and out of here. Gentlemen, thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Number one. Number two, can you tell us what the main purpose of Sacramento Stand Down is, either one?
Well, first of all, Sacramento Stand Down, Don Harper here was the founder of our organization. Sacramento Stand Down was established in 1992. This came from the Department of Veteran Affairs, and it was actually developed by a group of Vietnam veterans in San Diego. And then in 1992, Don established the Sacramento Stand Down. Sacramento Stand Down is about reaching out to our homeless veterans. That's how we started. So everything was to go out and get the homeless veterans off the street, give them a safe place to be able to sleep for a few nights, provide them with some essential items, and give them an opportunity to try to get off the street by bringing in resources. We still do that today, but we don't only reach out to homeless veterans no more. They're still our priority, but we've changed our model to where it's about reaching out to homeless veterans and high-risk veterans to include Guard and Reserve.
So when you say high risk, what do you mean?
These are veterans that are in the risk of where they could lose their apartment, they could lose their house, because maybe due to unemployment, illness, whatever the case is. So they're not living on the street yet, but they're in the situation where they will end up on the street. When we talk about Guard and Reserve soldiers, most of them are young, and a lot of them serve part-time. If they have not served active duty other than training or supporting state missions, they don't qualify for a lot of programs like this because they don't have the support and they don't have a lot of the opportunities that most veterans do. They are also at high risk of being homeless. And with the COVID-19 now, we're seeing a large number of our Guard and Reserve who are homeless because they've lost their jobs or whatever may have taken place. Sacramento Stand Down is not only about holding an event once or twice a year to bring veterans off the street. We now have a Helping Hands Fund. This Helping Hands Fund is used to help a veteran in need as soon as something should come up.
As Max says, the mission continues. What's great about it is that we're all volunteers, and there's a new director or leaders every other year. They step up and do what they should do, like Max. And so we're still volunteer driven, we're still helping homeless veterans, and we're still going to move forward until the day is there's no longer a homeless veteran in Sacramento.
What's the biggest need for the homeless veterans?
Right now, it could be rehab, treatment, housing. Actually, safe housing is the first spot. If you can get a veteran in a safe housing, they call it secure housing, and then you can deal with the issues.
Sure.
The reason they like Stand Down, we bring them in for 3 days and more of that, just to get that decompression down where they can finally focus on getting services.
Right.
We have over 60 veteran service providers on site, if you can imagine.
And one of the things you'll notice on our business card is we give a hand up but not a handout.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is we want to help the vets, we'll bring them in, but we give them the opportunities and we give them the resources so they can move forward.
I'm so proud that you guys are part of the community, and thank you for your service, both of you. And it's an honor to talk to you both. Thank you so much for telling us about what's going on with the organization.
And thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
It's an honor. Thank you so much. I love what the gentleman said. They give a hand up, not a hand out. They give our homeless veterans the resources they need to be able to lift themselves up and get on with their lives. What an excellent organization. To find out more, click the link below to Sacramento Stand Down. It's another edition of Darik's Good Deeds, powered by JustServe.org and Mix 96.